Hello, I'm Craig Middlebrook, Deputy Administrator of the Great Lakes St. Lawrence Seaway Development Corporation. Greetings to everyone at Port Milwaukee and those in attendance at your Harbor Commission meeting. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to highlight the tremendous work of Port Milwaukee and its partners in international trade throughout the area, and equally important, to raise the awareness among the wider community of the importance of the port and the many positive impacts that it brings to this region. Under Port Director Adam Tyndall Schlicht's leadership, Port Milwaukee continues to be one of the standout ports in the Great Lakes St. Lawrence Seaway system. I also want to acknowledge the port's commission members for their steady and consistent vision and support in providing the direction that has allowed this port to grow and flourish. What you have developed is a regional, national, and international asset. Great Lakes Seaway shipping is critical to Wisconsin's mining, manufacturing, energy, and agricultural sectors, and plays an important role in the state's economy. According to economic impact statistics reported in 2018, Port Milwaukee supports over 1,300 jobs and contributes $106.5 million in business revenue to the regional economy. Those numbers have likely increased over the past few years, further underscoring the port's economic significance. It's important that more people know how essential their local ports are to their communities and to their standard of living. This administration is committed to raising the profile of the marine transportation sector and is working hard to provide that heightened focus and additional funding for critical maritime infrastructure projects. To help raise the awareness of the importance of commercial shipping, we at the Seaway created the Robert J. Lewis Pacesetter Award over 25 years ago to recognize those ports that have been successful in increasing international cargo in their port and through the Seaway. The award is given to ports that register an increase in international cargo tonnage that move through the Montreal to Lake Ontario section of the Great Lakes Seaway system when compared to the previous shipping season. To add some context to last year's shipping season, it is significant to note that the Seaway's 2020 navigation season was one of the most remarkable in history. Despite all the challenges throughout the year, it was one of the safest and smoothest seasons on record. And it is a testament to our Great Lakes ports for their ability to adapt, innovate, and keep cargo moving throughout the pandemic. The overall tonnage results for the year demonstrated the resilience of the binational waterway and our Great Lakes ports, and their ability to remain competitive in the global marketplace. This marks the 14th time that Port Milwaukee has earned the Pacesetter Award, an outstanding record of excellence. During the 2020 navigation season, Port Milwaukee handled over 316,000 metric tons of international freight through the St. Lawrence Seaway, representing a 14% increase in cargo tonnage over 2019 figures. The Seaway tonnage increase was closely tied to the stabilization of the global grain market and an 82% increase over 2019 in grain overall, which was a major factor in the strong season at the port. In 2020, Port Milwaukee announced 2 new long-term commercial lease agreements that will advance the economic activity for the region. Additionally, Port Milwaukee has become a destination cruising port on the Great Lakes, thanks to Port Director Tyndall Schlicht and his staff. 2 well-known cruise lines have made commitments to Milwaukee, choosing it to play an important role in their upcoming itineraries. These efforts, as well as a successful cargo diversification strategy, helped catalyze the 2020 tonnage increase. There is robust economic activity happening at Port Milwaukee, and with the exciting growth of the passenger cruise shipping industry in the Great Lakes, it is going to get even busier at this port. I want to applaud Adam Tyndall Schlicht for his leadership and his terrific staff for their commitment to keeping this port thriving. Earning the Pacesetter Award does not happen by luck. It is achieved because of the hard work, dedication, and vision of the committed team of professionals at Port Milwaukee and its committed customers throughout the area and beyond. It gives me great pleasure to present the Seaway's Pacesetter Award for Port Milwaukee's achievements in 2020. Congratulations again to Adam and to the entire team at the port for your strong performance. I wish everyone a safe and very busy 2021 navigation season.